Imagine a creature so strange, so terrifying, that scientists spent over 100 years arguing about what it even looked like. A predator bigger than the Tyrannosaurus rex, with a sail on its back taller than a grown man, and jaws built like a crocodile's. This is not fiction. This is the Spinosaurus, one of the most mysterious animals to ever walk, swim, or hunt on planet Earth. For decades, its true form was lost. Its only skeleton was destroyed in a bombing raid during World War II, leaving paleontologists with nothing but old notes, a few sketches, and a burning question. What was this creature? Was it a land-dwelling giant like its cousins, or something else entirely? Something that hunted where no other giant predator dared to go? Stay with us, because today we are diving deep into the swamps, rivers, and ancient shorelines of prehistoric Africa to uncover the mystery of the Spinosaurus. Let's start at the beginning. In 1912, a fossil hunter working in the Egyptian desert uncovered strange bones unlike anything seen before. Long spines, a crocodile-like skull, teeth built for something very different from the typical meat-eating dinosaur. These bones were sent to a German paleontologist named Ernst Stromer. In 1915, Stromer gave this strange new predator a name, Spinosaurus aegyptiacus, meaning spine lizard of Egypt. But here is where the mystery truly begins. In 1944, during the height of World War II, Allied bombers struck Munich, Germany. The museum holding Stromer's only Spinosaurus fossils was destroyed. The bones, the very evidence of this incredible creature, were gone, turned to dust and rubble in a single night. For nearly 70 years, all scientists had left were Stromer's old drawings, his written descriptions, and a handful of photographs. Imagine trying to understand an entire creature from nothing but notes and sketches. It would be like trying to rebuild a shattered vase using only a photograph taken from far away. Because of this, Spinosaurus became something of a ghost in the world of paleontology. Everyone knew its name. Almost no one truly understood its body. For years, artists and scientists pictured Spinosaurus as simply a bigger, sail-backed version of other predatory dinosaurs, standing tall on two legs, hunting on land, much like its more famous relatives. But then, everything changed. In the early 2000s, a paleontologist named Nizar Ibrahim became fascinated by Spinosaurus. He tracked down a local fossil collector in Morocco who claimed to know where new Spinosaurus bones had been found. Following little more than a description and a photograph, Ibrahim managed to locate the very site the bones had come from, in a remote region known as the Kem Beds. What his team eventually uncovered stunned the scientific world. The new specimen revealed strange proportions: short, powerful hind legs, dense, heavy bones, unlike the lightweight, hollow bones typical of most large predatory dinosaurs, a long, paddle-like tail, flexible and powerful, almost fish-like in structure. This was not built like a typical land-hunting giant. This body looked like it belonged in the water. Researchers proposed something radical. Spinosaurus may have been a semi-aquatic predator, spending much of its life swimming and hunting in ancient rivers rather than stalking prey on land like most large theropods. Think about that for a moment. A dinosaur larger than a T-Rex, gliding through prehistoric rivers, hunting massive fish, ancient sharks, and other river-dwelling creatures. Its skull supports this idea beautifully. The long, narrow snout, packed with cone-shaped teeth, closely resembles that of a modern crocodile, perfectly suited for snatching slippery, fast-moving fish. Sensory pits found on the snout may have helped it detect underwater vibrations and movement, much like modern crocodilians use today. Then there is that sail, rows of tall spines running along its back, some estimated to have reached over 6 feet in height. Scientists still debate its purpose. Some believe it may have been used for display to attract mates or intimidate rivals. Others suggest it helped regulate body temperature. Some have even proposed it could have aided in swimming, acting almost like a keel through the water, though this idea remains hotly contested. The paddle-like tail added even more evidence to the aquatic theory. Discovered later, this tail featured tall spines forming a large, flexible fin-like structure. In tests using robotic models, this tail shape proved far more effective at propelling movement through water than through air on land. However, not every scientist agrees with the fully aquatic image of Spinosaurus. Some researchers argue that while Spinosaurus likely spent significant time near water, wading through rivers or hunting along the shore, it may not have been a full-time swimmer, chasing prey through deep water like a crocodile. They point to certain skeletal features suggesting limitations in deep water propulsion, arguing Spinosaurus may have functioned more like a heron or a giant fishing bird, wading through shallow waters and snatching prey, rather than diving and chasing. This debate continues actively within the scientific community today, with new studies and new interpretations emerging as more evidence comes to light. What we do know for certain is this: Spinosaurus lived roughly 95 million years ago during the Cretaceous period in a lush, river-laced ecosystem that once covered what is now the Sahara Desert. This region, often called the River of Giants, was home to an incredible collection of predators, including massive crocodile relatives and other large theropods. Living alongside so many competing predators, Spinosaurus may have carved out its own niche by focusing on the abundant fish and aquatic life filling these ancient rivers, avoiding direct competition with land-based hunters. At an estimated length of over 50 feet and weighing several tons, Spinosaurus stands as one of the largest predatory dinosaurs ever discovered, quite possibly larger than the Tyrannosaurus rex itself. The story of Spinosaurus is a powerful reminder of how much we still do not know about our ancient world. A creature once reduced to a footnote, destroyed by war and buried by time, rose again through fragments, faith, and relentless scientific curiosity. From Stromer's lost bones in 1912 to Ibrahim's astonishing rediscovery decades later, Spinosaurus reshaped how we imagine dinosaur life itself, proving that not every giant predator ruled the land. Some ruled the water, yet many questions remain. How much time did it truly spend swimming? How did it hunt? How did its strange body move through rivers long since dried into desert sand? Perhaps future discoveries, hidden somewhere beneath ancient riverbeds, will finally reveal the full truth. Until then, Spinosaurus remains exactly what it has always been, one of prehistory's greatest mysteries, waiting patiently in the sands of time to be understood. Thank you for exploring this incredible mystery with us today. If you enjoyed uncovering the secrets of the Spinosaurus, make sure to subscribe for more journeys into the ancient world and let us know in the comments. Do you think Spinosaurus ruled the rivers or waded along the shore? We will see you in the next episode.